Allie, I'm Allie, and Bay's got a new bop, so I'm gonna turn it into punk pop. And that rhyme is the peak of this video. It's all downhill from here. Yeah, I'm turning Beyonce into Machine Gun Kelly. What? Why? Well, it seems all the kids are listening to this MGK fellow, and I've been putting off doing his style for a while. Ooh, another rhyme. Anyway, let's do this before I change my mind. Let's listen to Beyonce's song first, the one that I shouldn't turn into guitars and Travis Barker drums. Yes! This is my childhood. When I first heard this, I was like, oh my goodness, that is Rhythm as a Dancer, which I definitely have rocked out to on this channel before. You hear the bass? Bum, 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 bum. See, it's that 90s vibe, except it turns out Beyonce didn't just use the 90s vibe, she used a precise copy of the 90s. Directly sampled this song. Woo! By the way, that is a Korg M1 organ bass, and ha! I love that whole bass line way better than Beyonce's two notes. And I think I can straight up use the original chord progression over Beyonce's melody, which is fantastic and confusing. Wait, is that a pink one? Yeah. MGK would want this instead of black. I've avoided doing MGK because something about him doesn't appeal to me. Perhaps it's the way he sings his songs, his delivery. Yeah. So this is gonna take a lot of listening on my part to get up to speed on what he does. What I just did is... Here, the muted guitars on this. Which is surprisingly a catchy song. Got a little sucked in there. I should mention this idea came about because Eric Ames, the guy who's been Green Day on my channel before,
It's a party in the USA.
texted me saying we should do another song together, and I was like, sure, how do you feel about making one diva into another diva? And he said, I'm down, put it in G. And I said, that's perfect, because that's the key that every emo kid writes his first song in. I have done some more listening, and listen to this catchy piece of work! Ha! Wait, what the heck? Okay, so Bloody Valentine is another good one. I'm gonna use that style arrangement. He's got some muted guitars and then some higher guitars with a melody that's following his catchiness. Now I've noticed he does this a lot, open with an acoustic guitar. It's on paper cuts. I think I'm okay.
Okay,
Forget me too.
You tell me you hate me, baby.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This one's good too! Confused at my own feelings. Moving on, I need an acoustic guitar. Woo! Perfect opportunity to use my Velvet Tiger guitar for the first time in a song. If you missed making this one in my art series, it is a doozy. Go check it out. It's fine, it's got a nice safe coating. MGK would probably like this too if it was pink. And my Velvet Tiger is going to sound extra great because I'm using my amazing microphone. Shout out to Bayer Dynamic for sending me an M90 Pro X. I'm also gonna use this for my vocals when I sound like MGK, yeah! And I use their headphones for tracking vocals and for mixing. I love their DT900 Pro X because it's got an open back, so it gives a really clear reference because I don't always want to mix in big monitor speakers. And now I reintroduce that same riff later with electric guitar. And I glossed over this one earlier, but have you heard of I Think I'm Okay? I Think I'm Okay? Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, this one is so good. Okay, well, that's dumb. I'm dumb. Not dumb for liking him, dumb for sleeping on this jam. This is a catchy freaking radio-ready pop song. Like, what? In this song, he's got a build to a chorus that's just, moves me. So Travis is going nuts on the drums, and then he grows, builds, going nutser. Nutsist? Yeah, I want to do that. A crap ton of guitars on the chorus, and I think we've got it. I'm not good, we're not good. Eric texted me like, I don't know if I could sound like him, and I was like, I could even sound like him, watch this! And I proceeded to lay down some vocals. Yeah, I made fun of his delivery, but there's something about what he does that is energetic and compelling, and I should shut my mouth about it because I can't do it, and I am pumped now to just hand this off to Eric. I'm doing 0 vocals on this. But I did want to use that to illustrate that he does this call and response thing a lot. I really love it here on Makeup Sex. So he's like pinging back and forth, talking to himself. One of him's distorted, and also it's so freaking catchy. Oh my god. This guy is like a melody composition god. I just call him a god. Where did this video start to? I'm turning Beyonce into Machine Gun Kelly. What? Why? And not just his writing, his production is incredible, although that's probably Travis Barker stepping in with all the people he knows and hooking it up. Now with my newfound respect for Mr. Kelly, I feel like I'm falling short, but whatever, it's done. I'm sending to Eric.
Hello people, I'm Eric. I'm going to check out the first demo of what Allie's thinking about for the song. So let's see what she has in store for me this time. I like her Machine Gun Kelly voice. First thing I noticed is she kind of just put in like a standard rock drum beat, but Travis Barker plays drums for Machine Gun Kelly, so we need to make it sound like Travis Barker. So I wasn't planning on doing drums for this project, but I'm gonna text Allie and ask her if I can do this. Okay, can I Travis Barker the out of the drums? Lol. So the first thought I have is when it hits the verse, instead of keeping the regular standard beat, I'm gonna double time it because I feel like that's what Travis would do, and I would do like a little tom thing. So I'm gonna kind of just put that in. It's really weird recording drums over a track that already has drums, but she'll make it work. So now the drum part has a lot of this double time, just really heavy hitting. And then in a few places I added in this kind of like marching snare thing because Travis puts that in a lot. So there's this. And then in the chorus, I wanted it to start with a normal beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I wanted to go to halftime, because that's just like a pop punk thing in general, and especially a Travis Barker thing. So for the guitars, I'm basically just gonna copy what Allie's already put in there. Just gonna plug it in, put like a heavy pop punk distortion sound on it, and beef it up a little bit. Okay, the last thing I have to do are the vocals, which I feel like at first I thought was gonna be pretty easy because I was like, oh, maybe it could sound like Machine Gun Kelly. And I was trying to figure out how to do the voice, and I'm like, this is actually really hard, which is exactly what Allie said to me. My girlfriend always tells me when I impersonate him just to sound more and more dead inside. He just doesn't have emotion. He's just like, Bloody Valentine. And also he's like not a great singer, and also he sings everything really low down. So it's really gonna be like, with like a little bit of grit and then just really heavy pitch correction, because that's what his music sounds like. So I'm just gonna kind of, they worked me so damn hard. I basically want to sound like I'm talking kind of melodically. That's what I'm gonna go for. Vocals are in. My throat hurts a little bit. I don't really sing like that, so it's hard for me. Let's see what Allie thinks.
This has got to be what MGK feels like, being friends with Travis Barker, because how freaking awesome. I emailed him a handful of garbage, and he sent back more guitars. I didn't ask him to do the drums, and wow, they are way more Barker-fied than I ever did. I mean, he was like, you mind if I tweak them a little? And I was like, sure, go nuts. He went nuts. I lied earlier, I do want my vocals on this. Did you know that MGK worked with Willow and Halsey? And I'm gonna try and pull off the female bridge thing. And also, wait, I can feel it coming. Yeah, there it is. I just completely switched over to an unapologetic Machine Gun Kelly fan. It happened.
You won't break my soul. 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 Telling everybody, 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 everybody. I just fell in love and I just quit my job. I'm gonna find a tribe, and they work me so damn hard. Work by 9, then I'll pass 5, and they work my nerves. That's why I can't sleep at night. I'm looking for motivation.
the back ain't taking no flicks, but the whole click snap. There's a whole lot of people in the house trying to smoke with a yak in your mouth. Then we back outside. You said you outside, but you ain't that outside. A worldwide hoodie with a mask outside, in case you forgot how we act outside.
You won't break my soul. 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 Tell it everybody, 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 everybody.
Go check out Eric Ames because he does awesome music stuff on TikTok. And if you liked this, you'll probably like the other video we did together turning Miley Cyrus's Party in the USA to Green Day punk.
It's a party in the USA.
Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and I know what you've all been thinking. Party in the USA and American Idiot, geez, that's basically the same thing. I don't know why no one's turned the Miley Jam into Green Day punk